Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion, a reaction channel in a classroom setting where I give my commentary based on my opinion and what I'm seeing in the video. If you're new here, please watch, comment, like, and subscribe. My return subbies, you know what to do. Let's go. Alrighty, we're going to set the tone. Our agenda today is going to be Nika. She calls herself independent Nika. We call her Nika. All right, because my thing of independence is not relying on everybody but yourself to take care of yourself and or your family. All right, so we have narcissistic pathological liars. I've ran this one before, so you can take a read that. Again, I set the tone over here, the vibe, based on what or who we're talking about in the video. And, sometimes it's going to be a repeat word or vibe because that person is that person, right? So I see Nika as being narcissistic and also see her as a pathological liar. And that's in my opinion. Now, when you get down to the get down of it, there are several subtopics under being a narcissistic pathological liar. So I picked these two. Desire for attention or approval. Individuals may lie to gain attention, social status, or the approval of others. Low self esteem and insecurity. Lying can be an attempt to feel better about oneself, appear more interesting, or create a false sense of self worth. This is the jacket that I put on Nika.
Was Nika posted a video. This is basically my night routine. Like I didn't feel like pulling the clothes today because my stomach was hurting. My stomach feel way much better now. I'm getting ready to fold these clothes up for these kids and talk to you guys a little bit because I'm kind of like in between. When I get home, I switch up wallets and purses and stuff, and I go through my stuff and I.
Alrighty. So this one is kind of piggybacking off what I showed my other video. So go back and watch that one about her when she's talking about her stomach was hurting because she went to bingo and had fish. Okay. So we can pay to, go to bingo. We can have fried fish while we're at bingo, but the kids have noodles and cereal. All right. But so she titled this night routine, and let's chat. Holidays are the most emotional times for me. Don't judge, just listen. Because she's on this, thinking people should not judge her kick. All right. When in reality, everybody gets judged. All right. And no, we don't always like it, but that is the reality. So we already starting off with her lies of her night routine conversation.
Trying to get everything organized. I have my Louis Vuitton bag up there. I try to take out everything I don't need, switch up my bags with my purse.
And the audacity to do all this, but just a week ago you were crying on TikTok needing money for pizza. And again, this is what she don't understand why people say the things they say because of this right here. You want to keep saying this is your reality, and people want the fakeness. No, it's not that people want the fakeness. It's just that people choose to show the fakeness or be fake. All right. So if this is your reality, it goes to what most reactors are saying. You put yourself before your children. That's it.
Versus whatever. Get the kids clothes off of school tomorrow because tomorrow is officially the last day until December something because they're getting out for the Thanksgiving break. So you guys do enjoy this vlog with Miss Nika. Yes, I do got my hat on with my hair under here. It's pretty good because I just got it washed and everything. Just, you know, got my hat on. Yep, got my hat on. Yep. But I got my hat on because it keeps my head warm. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this vlog. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn your post in case you post a video. And then post a video. And I'm gonna turn the light a little bit. I do enjoy this night vlog with Miss Nika. Alright, y'all, I enjoy this vlog with Miss Nika, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. The first batch of clothes that I have, my little fat self. We do my purse in a minute. I'm gonna take everything out of here that I put your hold up a little bit. You good, she's right. It's on. Oh, for my purse. Hold on, y'all. Good. Easy? Yep. There you go. So I'm gonna sit back here a bit. The first thing I do is when I do the night vlogs, I go in here. These are my new underwear. I take out what I want the kids to wear to school. Sometimes.
Yeah, you know, and she also makes sure she go buy herself new underwear. So I asked the question in the last video, and I will ask it again. When does she buy, or when does she buy, or when do she buy her children new undergarments? The girls and the boys.
I take everything and basically fold up in the thing, but so since these are brand new for Kira, I'll start getting their clothes out or whatever. Libby, I love you, girl. I love you. Like I told you, now you gave me this right here. Good night, Libby. I just seen the text you text me, y'all. I love you too. And then it's my bag here. I go through that stuff in a minute, but today was a crazy day. Let me tell you how my day was. My day was crazy because I had to take AJ to the dentist. He finally got that wisdom tooth out of his mouth. He feels way much better. You know, mother job was never done. So by the time we got that done, we did a little run around, check up on everybody.
I'm so tired of her. Mother's job is never done. She just act like she's Superwoman, and she do so much for her kids. When in reality, I believe she's only doing all of that because CPS is on that ass.
Thing together. I enjoyed a little bit of game time tonight. I didn't win anything. You know, I don't win all the time. You know, it's when that luck come in, it come in. So now I'm back home, relaxing, folding these up. Once I'm done with this, then I'll make the kids quiet down a little bit because they are in their beds. They are in their beds.
Now, since she took the time to repeat that, because again, she's staying reactors channels too. So please understand, she wanted to repeat that as we get along this video. Let's make sure we come back to this. All right. They are in their beds. That's what she's saying, right? Okay.
Repeat. I don't know how they do the little thing on here when they do the repeats over and over again, but they are in their beds, laying down, making a little bit of noise, and they know they're going to get up on time to go to school. So I get the clothes out for them to wear to school. If they don't want to wear a certain outfit, then they can switch it out on their own. Like these pants right here are junior pants. See, they in their beds making noise. In their beds, in their room. Well, probably in my room in their beds. They be taking their bed and I'm getting in my bed most of the time.
Okay, so now catch this. They be taking their beds in my room. So what do we talk about? Those air mattresses? But then she want to flip it up a little bit and twist it up. Oh, they be getting in my bed. So all 8 of your kids get in your bed.
But they do sleep in their own beds. Now my babies gonna always be mama babies and sleep with mama. I don't know why people just really trying to be, or they don't have beds, they don't have furniture. How can you afford to get a new truck? Let's get into that topic right there. Let's get into that topic. Since it came across my head, how can I afford to get a new truck? Or how can I afford to pay on a truck if my kids don't have beds and furniture? Nobody ain't trying to prove a point to nobody on the internet, but it's the fact of they gonna what I can't afford. If somebody want to help and do something, they can. My kids tear up things, and everybody know kids.
And here we go. It's like she always want a handout. And she's going to make that comment more than once. And we all know she do it often. If somebody want to help, they can. Somebody want to help, they can. Why is it not ever conversation you going to get a full-time job and making sure your children have what they need? These kids don't even have the bare necessities. So I don't want to hear that whole from anybody that's co-signing her. They don't have the bare necessities. They don't have beds because let me tell you this. If they did, she would show it. Because you're right, you don't have to prove nothing to the internet. But if the internet keeps talking that BS, that what you call, because I don't think it's BS, I think everybody's telling their opinion, and most of the opinions are right and factual, then show it. Show that they have their own beds. Show that you have furniture throughout your house that you bought. Stop blaming the kids tearing up. If you were there, and all these years of if you were there, being there, actually teaching your children what to do, what not to do, they wouldn't tear things up. You have to train an indoors pet what to do and what not to do. Just like you have to tell your children as they growing up, each age as they growing up, what to do, what not to do. But you're never there. So yeah, they run around in that house and act like animals. All right. And again, not talking about the children. It's all on her. But they act the way they act because of your lack of parenting and your lack of mothering.
Things. I mean, nobody ain't perfect. That's the thing we gotta understand. These are my pajamas here. Nobody ain't perfect. I mean, $1 last year for Christmas. Nobody ain't perfect. I don't understand why people want me to show them the real when they really want to see the fakeness. I can't do that. You see me sitting in a chair, right? So I mean, it's just a difference. I mean, maybe I paid for it, maybe I did, but if somebody want to offer to do something for you, you don't stop your blessings. You don't do that. But I can't afford to get my kids beds and whatever they want. I've been doing it for years, way before the internet. I mean, Naya's a living proof. She'll tell you that, and she ain't got to sit there and lie.
She don't have to sit there and lie, but she will, or she will stay silent like she's going to do, because she's conditioned to your lies. And this is what we mean about generational curses, the generational dysfunction. Naya's going to be just like her mother. And I'm not Cleo reading into the future, but she is. It's another person on food stamps, having these kids, lying and scheming to get by, coaxing your kids, teaching your kids how to lie. Because she did that well. She taught Naya real how to lie to get by. And that's in my opinion.
All I do. I mean, I don't have to prove a point to nobody either, but my kids do have beds. They do have a chair to sit on. They do have tables. They did have benches. They had all that stuff before they tear it up. And you learn how to take better care of things and stop tearing up stuff. But that's one thing they don't do. So that's one thing I'm not going to keep worrying about. What
they need to learn how to take better care. No, you need to teach them. Teaching is how people learn.
The internet says, because that's the reason why I try to filter out stuff like that, because that's just necessarily nonsense. You see a single mother doing this. If you want to help, you can help. I ain't stopping you from helping me. Grandma always said, close my.
No, that's not the point, Nika. The point is, Nika, you decided to have these children. It's not everybody else's responsibility to help you because you're a single mother. You decide to lay down. We're going to keep saying this because I don't know. I know that accountability is not your thing. But you the one decided to have the children. So don't keep talking about, oh, since somebody's talking, then help me. No. I'm going to keep talking and I'm not going to help you. That's I didn't. You didn't ask my opinion when you decide to get with old boy and make a baby and make a baby and make a baby. So why do I have to come in now? I wasn't in on the front end. I'm not gonna be in on the middle nor the back end. And that's just me. And I think it's pretty crazy for you to always separate talking about what grandma said about a closed mouth don't get fed. That don't mean that you have to open your mouth about every situation and beg about every situation.
I'll never get fed. So let's just be positive. You know, sometimes it's not all about the negativity on these platforms that people try to put out there. Oh, Shanika Grant, make me out of a monster or something. I mean, I'm not. I show real life situation.
In reality, Nika, you really are. You are a monster when it come down to your kids. And no, and I'm gonna say this again: there are some mothers out here worse than you, and that's sad for the kids because at the end of all of this, it's about the children. And you do teeter on the side of being a monster when you put yourself first and don't take any accountability. It's like, woe is me, but everything else and everybody else is the problem, including your kids.
And that's just me. But today was one of them days I did not feel. I'm gonna tell y'all one more time, I need to collect 4 of these clothes. Because y'all know I do my laundry and I do it inside of the laundromat. I just felt kind of eerie today because there's just certain reasons why I feel eerie in the laundromat. I just want to get up out of there. Like, put your bag over on the side. My bag? Never mind, these are folded. These folded back here.
You dead seriously didn't fold it?
I didn't feel like my stomach was hurting too bad. I told you when I eat that fish, it messed my stomach up. Y'all gotta respect the game, y'all. Don't just sit there and try to bring me down all the time. Nobody want to be positive on nothing about Miss Nika. You always got something bad to say. You get to know me. I'm just as sweet as the bug. And I don't know if a bug's sweet or not. I never ate one.
I don't know about flavor wise. I'm talking about like sweet.
Like sugar on my tongue.
Nick, I think what you miss is that it's not about being positive versus negative. It's a matter of people speaking on what you show. And there are people out here that care about the care or concerned about the care of children. And we feel like kids deserve a good start at life. Not and that's going to be at different levels of what's considered a good start. Some are going to be on the high end, the middle end, and even the low end. There are some people that don't make a lot of money, but their kids are happy. They do what they do the best they can. They put their kids first, and they make it happen. But you don't put your kids first. Your kids don't go do anything. They don't have any decent clothes, decent shoes. You feed them the same slop. You won't even get online and find some new recipes to try. You're getting food stamps. So you can go and buy new ingredients and try new foods. You won't do it. I've never seen you buying sheets. At one time, you bought some comforters. That I remember that last year, sometime I believe, for the girls. But I don't see you buying sheets. Other day, you in the store buying bath towels to use as a kitchen towel, a dishwashing towel, a dishcloth. But I don't even see you buying bath towels for them to use to groom themselves. And I'm going to keep repeating the same thing because you keep repeating the same things. It's like you don't want to believe what you're listening to if you ever run across my videos. And I hope one day you do. This is not about being malicious. And no, I can't change what you do because, like you say, you're a grown woman and those are your kids. But I can point out what I see because it's my mouth, my channel, and my opinion.
Your body is so sweet.
fold these clothes. I fold them down. Shit. And they ain't even wrinkled yet. I had the boys lift everything in the house. And see, one thing about my kids, they spoil. They know they can get through to me. They should ask for $20. I was gonna give it to him if he had to work for it, but I only gave him 10 because the only thing he did was put the clothes in the arm.
They're not spoiled, Nika. They're far from spoiled. I don't know if you know the definition of that, but they're not spoiled. How could they be when they don't even have the bare necessities? Look where they're living. They're not spoiled.
He folded at the end a little bit, but other than that, it wasn't much that he did to help out. HA just spoiled. He want everything his way. Can't be like that. You gotta show them right from wrong. You gotta work for what you want, because anybody gonna give you nothing. And ain't nothing in this world free. And see, that's a true statement though. Remember, you heard what I just said? Ain't nothing in this world free. Ain't nothing in this world free. And the reason why I say it like that is, you know why I say it like that. Ain't nothing free in the world. Everybody want to just be. Shit, you crazy as hell. These people go stand out there on the corner and hold the sign up and get free money. What's y'all plans for tomorrow? Comment in the comment section. Let me know. That's my night routine right here. I get everything together before I go to bed. Get their clothes out of school. After folding them, get all them wrinkles out of them. And that's a wrap. My patient, y'all.
Nika's very performative too. She's just doing this to create a video. And she has been doing a lot of videos lately, so I guess she is trying to get her coins up. But she's very performative. So she said this is a nighttime routine, but this is the first time we've seen this. Now, I will say she folds the clothes when she's in the laundromat. I will give her that. Because when I see something that you're doing, I'm not going to just ignore it. So, I guess like she stated, her stomach was hurting earlier. She didn't feel like doing it.
To take care of, now that I no longer work with her anymore, she gave me this blanket, this quilt that she made by hand. And I washed it and I gave it to HJ because he said he wanted something, the quilt. So I gave him this quilt and I found it in HJ's room and I wound up washing it. But my client gave me this. And I used to take care of her. I just did it like that. Hey! Watch your mouth! You must be known down here. Would you just call somebody? Watch your mouth before I get a belt. They ain't know I'm in the house, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all in the first part of the video. They ain't know I'm in the house.
So you see that? But she said that they were in their beds, in their beds, in their beds, in their beds, in their bed. Okay? But now she's saying that even though she's in the house. So how did you know they were in their beds if they didn't even know you was in the house? But they wouldn't sleep when she said they was in their bed, remember?
Because I didn't tell them I was home. Hey, back up. I'm getting y'all close out of school. I love you too. Don't mention nothing right now to me until I'm done. They didn't know I was. Hey, everybody, hush.
But the shirt's not clean.
Oh, they ain't
I
clean?
use blue pants to school.
Hush your mouth. You can't wear these blue pants to school because they are not. These are size. It's a big old basket of fries up there too. It's a basket of fries. Hot. It's hot. If y'all want them, that Kira's plenty.
They were in the bed, but everybody come running down all of a sudden, right? No, not everybody, but some of them come running down, but they were in the bed. That's what I mean. It's like just to be the lies for me. And they flow like water.
Food in there, cereal, noodles, anything you want in there. I didn't buy no food because I know money tight right now.
Mom, can I get some chips with the fries?
Chips.
Money tight right now, okay? So then a couple of videos after this, she getting her nails done. She went and got her hair braided. but money tight. So you didn't buy no food. So they haven't eaten today either.
Chips on the table was 2 big bags of chips on the table.
But she was at the bingo hall. Oh, okay.
That's why I said when she wants something, eat all that food that we just got. You a picky eater, you better start eating what you see. Y'all want food every night. You can't do that every night.
Yes, they want food every night. They supposed to have food every night. You eat every night. Nika don't go without. That's another thing. Her kids will go without, as we can see right here, but she not gonna go without. And they're not picky. It's like you do get tired of eating noodles, cereal, ground beef and chips. What else she fix? Rice and beans. You get tired of eating the same foods all the time. That's not being picky. That's called being tired of eating the same things.
Get that.
Huh? Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all can have some chips. Share. Chores need to be done around this house. Our phone's gonna be taken. Now, go back over there. Go back in the kitchen. Our phone's gonna be taken. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna say nothing else. Because it's supposed to have been done since early and it still ain't done.
Oh.
And I don't agree with that. It's a whole basket of fries over there. I ain't buying no food. I'm tired of buying food every night. We got food in the house. And when y'all done, go back to bed for school in the morning.
Now you just said after they finish that, go to bed. So that's their dinner for the night. So they don't get dinner. When she came in the house, she didn't even go in there and like, let me find them something to eat. But her and I ate when they were out.
It's a whole basket of fries. Leah, what are you doing? Leah, what you doing? It's a whole big basket in front of you. Right there. Eat some. All right, y'all done with y'all chores? Go back to bed, please. You got water on that stove? Put some water on that stove, cause y'all can mop these floors so y'all go back to bed. Oh my God. Now, I ain't see with no floor mop. But anyways, y'all, I was doing my night routine before the kids come running down because they didn't know I was here. Folding up all their clothes and everything, getting their clothes out for tomorrow for school, since they don't have no school next week. My house be chaos, you know, all the time. Like they be just loud and just disrupting all kind of stuff. They don't want certain things. They don't want to do certain things. So this is what happens in Nika's home. Hey, can you turn that down? Who is that? Isaiah. Who? She had the Jurassic Park shirt, didn't he? Mm-hmm. He had took the shirt, didn't he? Mm-hmm. He sleeps, so I won't wake him up. When y'all done, go back upstairs, go to bed. I said, if you done, go to bed, lay down. Kaya, come back and put the water on the stove. Hello?
So they're not going to take baths before they go to bed? This is what we're talking about with her. And you know they're not getting up in the morning doing it. This is what I say when I say that grooming, all of that is just not there. They don't get to eat properly. They don't groom properly. And that's a part of their whole being. When you clean those germs off of you, you have good, nutritious food. It fuels your body, your mind. Your outside is clean. Like anybody that takes a shower, take a bath, you just come out feeling renewed. Even if you just not in a good mood and just feeling a little frumpy and you go take a shower or a hot bath, hot shower. You should smell good. Your soaps should smell good. Your lotions. You feel a little better, right? And some people feel excellent, just depending on the situation, whatever. And they don't get that. and just the home environment is dingy and drab in there. Probably not clean because she don't, she rarely talks about cleaning.
I need y'all upstairs now, back in the bed for school.
Your room is dirty.
Oh, if it's dirty, I'm gonna clean it if y'all go to bed, because I'm here all the time messing up my room. And I am not playing about that. I'm tired of cleaning up behind y'all behinds.
Mom, do you want my folder at?
No more. Your folder is in the car on the side of the seat, and I'll go get it in a minute.
I have homework in there.
Yeah, you already did it, most of it already. It's the other paper, the paper that's in the back. You just gotta do that one paper, so I'll get it. You went to sleep today. You took a nap. I didn't bother you. I just let you sleep. I'll go get it. Give me a second. Take care. Yeah, you had went to sleep and I didn't want to bother you, so I let you sleep. You just got that one little math block. It's just one block.
Can I get a lollipop like Kara?
A lollipop?
Yeah.
Where the lollipop at?
I'm trying it. The other day one.
And then turn that bathroom light on. Close that door. Get us out there.
Mom, what on the floor?
All right.
And I have another question. What good are clean clothes, at least partially clean clothes? Because the way she stuffed all those clothes in the machine, I don't know. But I guess what they say, the effort that counts. But if you're not taking baths regularly, showers regularly, what are we doing here? Just putting clean clothes over body odor? Just asking the question. Please get down in that comment box and add to the conversation, please. And thank you. And also like the video.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish these clothes and get their clothes out for school tomorrow. But this is how I do at nighttime, especially if I got something to do. Can you please? My house be chaos from the time y'all get up to the time I go to bed. Y'all came down, y'all didn't even know I was in the house like I tell you the first time. Now they know I'm in the house. They're going to be down until I go up. No, they're going to bed. So don't y'all forget to like, comment, subscribe.
There's no one.
All right, turn on your post notification bell when Nika posts a video. And you know when I post a video, these miles are yours. We want negative in 2024, bringing the positivity in 2025. I'm gonna see y'all guys back in my next video.
Nika, and I'll say this every video. We are about 1 week away from December 2025, which means we'll be 30 some days away from 2026. And she's still talking about positivity, negativity, 2024. Like, girl, what is up with your brain? Like, get it together. Find something new to say. It has no relevance. It has none. Zero.
Sometime tomorrow. I love y'all until speckles truly, and I know a lot of y'all probably ready for the holidays. A lot of people, family comes down out of town and everything. Like how my grandma brother used to do. Let me do a little story time before I go. When we was coming up and Thanksgiving would come up, my brother would come down on the time of the holiday season time, and they would be up all night, in the kitchen talking or whatever. And we would be in there. Me, my sister, and then would be in the kitchen. She would be in there showing us how to make sweet potato pies, how to cut up the potatoes or whatever we had to do that night of Thanksgiving. She would do the night before, and she would have us in the kitchen all night with her fussing at the same time. Sometimes it just be where she just showing us how to make things, how I know how to cook. And her brother would come down, and he would come, and they'll be in the kitchen all night while we in there cooking everything. Most of the time, my grandma would get her turkey. My uncle, he's dead now. Jimmy was his name. I remember one year she had called Jimmy over to the house. She said, "Come and get the turkey." And we're gonna go take the turkey and get it deep fried. I forgot where they went to go take it deep fried, get it deep fried. I think he took it to a restaurant somewhere. So he came and picked up the turkey from my grandma's house, and he got it clean, and he had went and got it deep fried the way my grandma wanted it. He brought it back that night. My grandma went in there and cut the turkey, and she gave us a piece of it. It was so good. And she said, "Nika, come get you a piece of turkey." That's my nickname. He used to call me. So I got the piece of turkey. I ate it, and we was sitting there talking. Last year, well, tomorrow's gonna be the big day. We're gonna go and do, get all the dinner together, and we're gonna finish everything we gotta finish. My grandma will make her pies the night before. That's what I'm gonna do. Make her pies the night before and her cakes, and then she will put them in the refrigerator because we knew better not to touch anything on the day before Thanksgiving. We knew better. So she will make everything, the cakes.
You knew better because they told you. Just like I stated earlier, your kids don't know better because you don't tell them. You don't teach them before you start all the yelling and hollering. I don't know why these parents think all the yelling and hollering is just going to make an impact. That might be step 3 or 4 after you done already told them, and they still not listening because, yes, kids in most cases will be kids. Every child's going to be different. I get that. So it's not a matter of your kids walking in there around like soldiers. They're going to kind of try to step over the line and see what they can get away with. But the line has to be established first. And it doesn't have to be out of fear. It's just, this is what I'm saying. Don't touch this. Don't do this, do that. And you explain why. Like just now, you gone. They're used to you not being there. That's why they was all upstairs cutting the butt. Then as soon as you said you was there, they come downstairs. Like, come on now.
And everything, and put them in the refrigerator. And next day we'll go to church. If it's on a Sunday, we'll go to church. She'll make us get up, get dressed, and we'll go to church. And then we get out of church on that Sunday. If Thanksgiving was on a Sunday, we would go to church.
Now I need help with this because from my recollection, Thanksgiving always falls on a Thursday. Right? 4th Thursday in the month of November. Now Christmas can fall on a Sunday. Christmas changes. So I think she's possibly mixing up her stories or, it could be real. I'm not going to negate that. But that's just my recollection of Thanksgiving being on Thursdays. And I see, okay, not saying that she couldn't go to church. Hey, they could have went to church on a Thursday. It happens.
She come out, they would have Thanksgiving dinner. My Uncle Larry, God bless the day, he's dead too. He would come over for Thanksgiving. My grandma would feed us one of her sons. And we always, eat. We would eat not as a family because we eat as a family. Me, my brother, my sister, my grandma, and my grandma brother would eat as a family at the table. Her sons, we would eat at a big table together as a family. And then my uncle would come later that afternoon. Sometimes he would bring his wife with him. Sometimes Val was her name. My auntie. Sometimes he would bring us with him, but sometimes he wouldn't bring her. But when he did come, I would be in the kitchen washing dishes because that was my job to wash dishes. And he would be in there. My grandma would fix his plate, and my Uncle Larry would be in there talking to me about school and everything, how I'd be acting and all kinds of stuff. He would be the last person that eats out all the pots, and he would take a plate home with him for Thanksgiving. But Thanksgiving in our household was always what they call it, how they say it, a tradition. Yeah, I can't pronounce it right. And we always celebrate Thanksgiving as a family, and we would always sit at a table and everything like that. My grandma would always make all the food, and she would show us how to do everything. So I thank God that she did show me how to do everything, because now, me being grown, I can do everything on my own for my children. So that was just our Thanksgiving. And, Thanksgiving was a thing that I really loved in my grandma's house, because go over and see any more fries in there, showing me how, everything's supposed to be done. So drop down in the comment section, let me know what y'all did for Thanksgiving with y'all family, and what y'all like about Thanksgiving. Because what I like about Thanksgiving is just not only the food, but the love. And I just don't want to feel like that, for Thanksgiving, I wouldn't necessarily, not have my children here with me on Thanksgiving. I want to be with them, we playing music, we eating, and having a good time. That's a part of Thanksgiving, family gathering together. And I'm not after that, and it could be whatever they, high up. But till then, me and my children together for Thanksgiving is what it's gonna be. And that's that. And I'm gonna cook. and I will be live cooking, and I will be recording at the same time to have memories for them when I'm gone. So they will have that. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications when we post the video.
Nika, I mean, you know what? I don't mean to burst your little bubble here, but your videos are crap. They don't even represent any kind of love. You cook in that one spot in that dark kitchen. Where's the memories coming from? What's so loving about it? I don't know. And this again is not about trying to ish on her. It's just a reality. And I hate it for these kids. I really do. Because her life, she's giving her kids the same life she had. And it's not the way it's supposed to be. Your kids should be a step above. Your kids should be enjoying life a step, 2, 3, 4 steps above what you went through. And even what you just said, your kids don't even get that. They don't get family members coming over and a good meal being cooked. They don't get that. Even with that story you just told, your kids are not experiencing that. And I don't know where they need to be with me on that. Why can't they be with their father? If they not with him no other time. These women are so selfish. They want these men to quote unquote pay. And they want the men to be there when they want them to be there. Because it's all about them. Those kids need to be experiencing their father and their father's side of the family. And that's just in my opinion.
I get very emotional when I talk about my grandma, I swear I do. Sorry. Anyways, it is a part of the holidays. Sorry. But anyways, I'm not gonna drop my tears. I'm gonna save them and I'm gonna smile. Because I know she's watching now. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn post notifications when we post the video. And then we post the video. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Sorry. I just feel a cold wind. Sorry, night. I get emotional holidays. Very emotional. But
why are you telling Naya sorry? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a very emotional person, too. I'm an empath. But I don't feel nothing about this right here. And I'm not taking away from her feelings. I'm sure she do. Because she don't have any support. As far as family goes. And, hey, there can be a story behind that. Not sure. So I'm not saying that she's not emotional about it. Right? But, Nika, you need to do better.
anyways, it's getting closer to the holidays. And I get very emotional around the holidays. I know that please back up, please. I get very emotional around the holiday season time. I don't say that around my kids because I be mostly in my own little shell around that time. And it's getting very close to the holidays, and holidays are
And I'm going to say this, and yes, I do keep stopping it. You in a shell with your kids all the time, Nika, from what I see. You don't ever want them. It's always get away, get away, get away. And I know you don't want them in the camera because their hair is not done, which is typical, right? You don't want people talking about them. But I don't see the connection. I see the performance. But I don't see the connection. So I think you're always in the shell when it comes down to your children.
Times when I'm trying to spend with my kids and, life. I have my moments, I have my days. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications when we post a video. And we post a video. And the only reason why I do cry like that is because I wish that it was to where she was here on earth, to where I could just cook and just bring her here, like around my children. Like, this is your great grandma. Like most people have their grandparents in their life, their great grandmas that are still living. So you gotta be thankful for them. And then my grandma was very strict. And I wish many days like, damn, I wish I could just grow up and get out of here. Now I wish that she was here so I could let her see her kid, her great grands, and I could cook for her and do whatever I can for her. Even though I know I'm strong enough to be, each holiday, I'm in the kitchen, I always think about my grandma when I'm in the kitchen. When I'm in that kitchen for Thanksgiving, I'm like, okay, this is how my grandma taught me, this is how I'm going to do this way, this is how I'm going to do that way. Forget what the world may think or what the world may say. I get like that. And it's getting closer to the holiday season, Christmas, Thanksgiving, any holiday like got to do with family orientation. I try to make sure I got my family together. But sometimes I just feel like I'm being pushed to do certain things in my life. And I feel like I can't really address what I mean by being pushed. I'm just going to leave it to God. Between me and God is ourselves like that. I'm just being kind of pushed a little bit. And I can't say where I'm being pushed at, but I think Nia probably knows exactly what I'm talking about, because it's like I'm being pushed into a
Here you go with this Nia stuff again. Nika, whatever it is, you got to take accountability, hon. You have to. You have too many little mouths around there, and you don't take, until you start taking accountability, it's always going to be a shit show. Because you can't recognize where you fall short.
shell, or trying to like keep things around here the way it's supposed to be as family orientation. Like my kids don't see that, maybe the daddy not in the home. That got a little bit to do with it too, because like he's not here and it's just me, but family wants them to be there and here at the same time for Thanksgiving. It can't work like that, because I can't have my kids not being here with me on Thanksgiving and being there with them on Thanksgiving. It's only going to be either here or there. So it's going to be here, and maybe the day after Thanksgiving they can.
Why? I don't understand this. And it's not for me to understand it. So that's kind of rhetorical comment I just made. But why can't they be with their other family on Thanksgiving? You're just being selfish. Why can't they go over there for Thanksgiving and be with you for Christmas? But until y'all put some paperwork down on it, this is how it's going to be.
But it is a lot. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification when we post a video. We post a video. I have a lot on my head right now that I be thinking about with the holidays coming and with the kids and everything. I just try to get on social media and just try to vent off a little bit and talk to you guys, but some people may not understand. Leave out negative in 2024. You better get out my face.
Can you show them our shoes?
You see how she said that? And the little girl is so cute. Her kids are cute. They just don't have the right mother, the right parents. Because it's not all on Nika, even though she have them 100% of the time. He's not there, so it's his fault too. But beautiful kid. I mean, they're beautiful. That melon is popping. I love that melon. Popping. They just need a better life.
I already did show your shoes this morning. That's what you kept asking me for? To show them your shoes while I'm talking. Anyways, y'all, leave all the what? Negative in 2024, bringing the positive in 2025. See y'all what? Say it, since you over here asking about your shoe the whole time. We gotta do it right. See you later. Some people in the world, for in our life, it's like you will never know what it's like to be around a person all your life, and that's all you know, and a person leaves, like they go, like they vanish, like they died, they passed, and that's all you ever know.
Nika, stop it. Everybody loses somebody. So we know the feels. Like we all lost somebody and we know the feels. So no one's taking that away from you at all. Well, I'm not taking that away from you at all. But for me, that's irrelevant. You need to be focused on your kids and making those good memories with your children. That's where I'm at with it.
No, so you gotta be strong enough to say, okay, I'm going to be able to do this in the world without knowing that she's not here. Or I know that, you know, she's watching down, but at the same time, me being Shanika Grant, being myself, I had to be strong for myself. When I was 19, 20, my grandma passed. Papa was still in the womb. Papa is 20. It's been 20 years since my grandma has passed, and I still cry. On my pillow at night, I still cry when I think about her. Most of the time I could be somewhere and I'm like, damn, I can't cry right now, but I will, you know, keep a level head and say, okay, Grandma, I know you're watching down. I just want to let you know I love you, you know, but it's just kind of hard, you know, to deal with death. That's when anybody, it can be your grandma, your kids, your aunties, your uncles, somebody that you're close to in life that you know you can have in your life to say, okay, you know, I can call this person, I can talk to them anytime. When that person's gone, they're gone. And ain't no bringing them back, but at the same time, we all know as human beings, we all got to go one day, but at the same time, I'm not going to dwell your head off. But my mind just be in multiple places at one time. All I want to do is just live, make memories for my kids for the rest of their life. So again, by that note, like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification.
And I disagree with that. And I think you are making memories, but they're not good memories. Y'all say that, some you Muslims said what I want to do, but your actions don't match up to your words. Because, and I'm going to go back to this because no, I know it's not just that simple. Just because you work at a full-time job, but 20 years of 20 years you've been having children, and your life is not elevated. In 20 years of you having children, and out of 20 years, you done had 10 kids and your life is not elevated. That's a problem.
Post the video. And you know Miss Nika post the video, y'all. And I'm going to see y'all later. I love y'all unto one spec, because truly I'm still a fine dunner. I still ain't washed my hands since I came from Bingo. Slim, 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 slim. And I could wash my hand, take a shower, whatever. Only thing they can get this off, they say, is fingernail polish remover. Get out my video.
See, she put out the video, but she is a cutie. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just wish she was with someone that can just really just love on her the way she needs to be loved on. Yep, a family.
Bye. Go that way. Fingernail polish remover or bleach. So that's what I'm going to do with my hands. See y'all later. Bye. Peace to the Middle East. Y'all going back to bed right now.
Alrighty, thanks for watching. You made it this far. Like, comment, subscribe, share the channel if you have not done so. And please stay in peace. See you in the next one.